sketches, a reflection of the fearsome impression he must have left on Faisal. Fortunately, the bounty included sketches drawn from descriptions of all three of them, William, Lucas, and Greg. The bounty explicitly stated that William had to be captured alive for the $200 million reward to be valid. It was clear that Faisal had a serious bone to pick with William. Money talks, as they say. It didn't matter how loyal someone was. Money like that turned allies into enemies. That was the reality William and his crew were facing. Initially, they were taking refuge in the Green Zone, in a safe house provided by the Pentagon's Secret Operations Division. But with this bounty in play, even the Green Zone wasn't safe anymore. The CIA had a presence in the Green Zone, so did Homeland Security. Even folks from the Pentagon, maybe even the Pentagon's Secret Operations Division itself, might be tempted to take advantage of the situation. Baghdad, once considered the safest place, now felt like the most dangerous city on Earth. A $200 million bounty had a way of making you feel like an easy target no matter where you were. They had to leave the Green Zone, and fast. Find a new hideout before the news spread. The question was, who could they trust? They had considered bringing Stanley in as a slave, but not with this $200 million reward. Stanley was just an acquaintance.
Yes,
How could they rely on him now? We can't use Compass mercenaries. Lucas muttered, his face grim. We need to scrap the sniper idea altogether. Anyone who's seen us, even just in passing, is a liability now, including the nun. If Compass mercenaries, a notorious group, saw the bounty, they'd recognize William instantly. Even Claire might be able to put two and two together. William wasn't exactly a master of disguise. Strangers might not recognize him easily, but anyone who had met him a few times would instantly associate him with the bounty. Cops needed evidence.
You know you're right, honey.
Assassins.
It's time I told you who your father was.
Vengeance Blade is an assassin network. They definitely monitor bounties on ShadowNet. William said with a sigh. Even if Sister Claire hasn't seen your face, William, the composite sketch on the bounty is accurate enough. A 6 out of 10 resemblance is more than enough for their bag. Lucas said shaking his head.
I called you earlier.
William let out a heavy sigh. It's too risky for you to come with us, Lucas. Find a safe place and stay out of sight, Lucas. Ethan and I can handle this. Having Lucas with them would only double the risk. Splitting up made more sense. Two American-looking guys together were less likely to draw unwanted attention. Lucas nodded silently. You're right. It's best we split up. But taking Faisal down with just the two of you, that's almost impossible. Their contacts in Baghdad were useless now. Flying was also not an option. They couldn't risk using U.S. military flights. Who knew if someone at the airbase might recognize William? And if they reached Faisal's territory, it would be game over. Anyone even suspected William was the guy in that sketch. It would be the end. What could they possibly do with only two of them? William was at the end of his rope. Ethan added, the original plan was for me to be the backup, to cover you, help you get close to Faisal. You might as well be on your own, William. William was raising funds from supporters for this operation. Faisal, on the other hand, was using his own substantial wealth. Both had their ways, but Faisal clearly had the upper hand with his endless resources. William couldn't even trust anyone he brought in to help. They were at a stalemate. Ethan spoke up again, his voice low. We could ask the Pentagon's Special Operations Division for help. They're the only ones who can pull this off. William and Lucas exchanged tired looks, and Lucas said, exasperated, Ethan, please stop talking. William, ever patient, explained again, impossible, Ethan. The Pentagon's Special Operations Division can protect us, sure, but they'll never participate in an assassination attempt on Faisal. They'd be risking an international incident, and for what? The Pentagon's Secret Ops Division doesn't officially represent U.S. interests. Do you think anyone's going to back them if it means jeopardizing billions of dollars in trade and a strategic foothold in the Middle East? If the Pentagon's Secret Ops Division goes down, we go down with them. What about Greg? He's involved in this whole mess too, Ethan added. William had experience in the criminal underworld, giving him at least a basic understanding of global affairs at this level. However, Ethan seemed clueless. After explaining the situation, William couldn't help but ask, don't you ever go online? Even a quick look at the news would tell you what's at stake. In Embarrassed, Ethan mumbled. I don't really follow that stuff online. Lucas groaned. Okay, enough with the useless chatter. I'll leave Baghdad in disguise. We need to split up for now. We can't back down, but man, I have no plan. I'm totally lost. William calmly replied, figure it out. Let me get into the Saudi Arabia first. Opportunities don't just appear. We create them. Maybe when we get there, something will come up. Lucas pointed a finger at William, his voice rising in anger. There you go again. That's your solution for everything. Grab your sledgehammer and charge in head first. Please, just once. Can you not be so reckless? Isn't being alive a good thing? We got lucky once, twice even. was a man whose presence demanded respect without a single word. The man exuded an aura of controlled dominance. His red and white checkered keffiyeh rested neatly over his head, and his dark eyes held the weight of both authority and restraint. He gestured toward the seats opposite him with an effortless flick of his hand, an invitation that was more of a command. My name is Khalid Abdullah. Faisal is my cousin, he said, his tone a blend of authority and regret. That word cousin hung in the air. Technically, Faisal was his younger cousin, but this was a cultural nuance, one where kinship titles carried more meaning than mere blood relations. Khalid's gaze flicked to William before settling on Ethan, his expression a mix of disappointment and controlled fury. Faisal's actions have disgraced our family and our nation, he declared. Ethan met his eyes. We don't know everything he's done, he admitted carefully. We held up our end of the deal, and he didn't. That's not right. Khalid hesitated, unaccustomed to bluntness. He had expected his condemnation of Faisal to suffice, yet Ethan wasn't playing along. That complicated things. Was he expected to take on the responsibility of dealing with his brother alone, without anyone acknowledging Faisal's wrongdoings? William, ever pragmatic, followed the rule. Family issues stay within the family. Exposing a royal's secrets was a dangerous game, but Khalid needed justification for the action. William gave him one. A man of immense wealth refusing to pay a $7 million debt? That tarnishes your family's name. You have a duty to protect your legacy. Khalid nodded slowly. Yes, backing out of the deal and trying to cover it up, even for Faisal, that's low. William pressed on. Which is why we have to deal with him. If we let him get away with this, our reputation is done. Khalid nodded again. Right, so what's the plan? William hesitated. We're still figuring that out, but the first step is getting close to him. Khalid exhaled and then smirked. Faisal's hiding in his mansion, and it is swarming with guards after the incident. Getting in will be tough, but I can get you close. William's confidence returned. We can work with that. Might need some extra help, though. Khalid smiled. Always helps to have backup. And Faisal, he still needs to go to a dentist. Heard someone knocked out a few of his teeth. William simply nodded, not surprised that Khalid had caught wind of the story. Khalid threw back his head and roared with laughter. Soon the entire hall echoed with amusement. Then, as abruptly as it began, the laughter died down. That little stunt is why you're here, Khalid said, adjusting his keffiyeh. Faisal has his own dentist, but this time he needs a specialist at the hospital. Understood, we're professionals. We'll make it quick and clean. William paused, and then, with a newfound steel in his voice, he added, but if we have to, we'll face it head on. Faisal's not getting away with this. William jumped in. This is between Faisal and myself. He owes me money, and I'm collecting. Khalid hadn't ordered a hit on Faisal, but he also couldn't get involved in a personal matter. This act of maintaining deniability was important, even necessary. Khalid was feeling even better than he expected. He stood and addressed his butler. Treat my guest well. Give him another $10 million in his account. Turning back to William, he offered his hand. William shook it. Khaled's grip was firm and warm. Anything you need, just let him know. Good luck. William extended his hand and Khaled grasped it firmly. That's not his business. But then why is he paying us? That's our Khalid, William said with a grin. He's already taking care of us. Can't be paying us a regular contractor fee, can he? He's just giving us a little extra money, enough to update our wardrobes and maybe grab some new gear. The point is that Khalid takes care of his people. Pays up front, no questions asked. A real stand-up guy. Before Ethan could respond, William's phone buzzed. Lucas's voice came through the receiver, low and urgent. I've sorted it with Compass mercenaries. He'll head to Abu Dhabi immediately, but he can't exactly bring his revolver on a commercial flight. About that, leave that to me. William interjected. send her here immediately. Lucas lowered his voice. Are you out of your mind? $6 million is the absolute most we should pay. Why waste another $4 million? William said calmly. Khaled said we can buy anything at any price. I want to hire an assistant. I can pay for it myself, but he'd consider that an insult. Maybe I'll talk to his butler first. Perhaps he'll let me pay. Lucas sighed. We better make sure Khaled is okay with it. Otherwise, we're the ones stuck with a $10 million debt. $4 million, not $10 million. Don't spend other people's money like it's your own. William chided Lucas before picking up the phone to call the butler. Once the butler answered, William said cautiously, "We need to acquire an asset that will cost about $10 million. Would it be possible? Consider it done. I'll take care of it." William cautiously explained. Just to clarify, asset is a term used in the assassin. I know what individual means, Mr. Turner. No explanation is needed. Anything else? Stanley had never experienced as a AAA member. You can unlock exclusive discounts on everyday purchases. Save on tickets, shopping, dining, hotels, and more. Luxury in his life. A private jet all to himself. It wasn't just cool, it was downright surreal. Millionaire's fantasy. Yet, the moment he stepped inside, unease settled in his gut like a lead weight. He wasn't stupid. He knew when something was too good to be true. With his reputation, no one offered him luxury unless they expected a serious return on investment. He had made plenty of enemies in his line of work. The thought crept up on him like a shadow in the night. Was this all a setup? A gilded cage? If someone wanted to cash in on his life insurance, they were rolling out the red carpet before pulling the rug. Stanley had second thoughts before the jet even left the runway. But the second he stepped on board, there was no turning back. A mercenary's life wasn't filled with endless choices. It was take the job or starve. And given the state of his reputation, option words as soon as they left his mouth. William was already assuring him. He transferred that. This is my brother's butler. He'll ensure you receive the money. Once that's done, you'll be ready to get to work. William looked at the butler. Please transfer $1 million to Stanley, he instructed. The butler nodded, then turned back to William. He didn't bring a weapon with him. What does he need, he asked. The underlying message was clear. Ask for what you need and we'll provide it. Don't worry about the cost or any other details. Just hurry up and tell us what you want. William relayed the message to Stanley. Make a list of everything you need and any special requests you might have, he urged. We're on a tight deadline. Stanley stared at the butler, who seemed completely indifferent to his confusion. His assistant stood by, ready to take orders. The butler, accustomed to dealing with such matters, turned to his assistant. Please assist this gentleman with his requirements, he said before turning away. Stanley, still feeling like he was walking on clouds, got up and approached the assistant. I have an account, he stammered. You can just transfer the money directly. I'm not worried about being audited. He's asking what supplies you require, the assistant interrupted. Oh, right. I need a Macmillan TAC-50 sniper rifle, Stanley blurted out. I'm pretty familiar with that one. And the best match-grade ammo you can get. He was trying to sound cool, like he used a weapon like that every day. The truth was, Stanley had only ever shot a Macmillan TAC-50 sniper rifle a few times. But it's true that he is a tactical sniper rifle for its accuracy. It's a record for the longest sniper kill. It only has a 5-round capacity. That means it's slow to reload, making it less ideal for rapid engagements, and can really only be used for taking out long-range, high-value targets. It's not ideal for close combat. Of course, sir, the assistant replied smoothly. And will you be requiring an opportunity to test-fire the weapon? The butler's assistant thoughtfully asked another question. Then, within the bounds of his authority, continued. You can take all of these weapons with you. Use them. That was one thing. But to take them... Stanley looked at William in shock. William nodded. If you perform well, you can keep all of them. Stanley stopped in his tracks, completely thrown. Is being a hitman really that profitable? He stammered. William didn't answer. Instead, he gestured with his hand and said, Go get ready. If all goes well, you start working tonight. Stanley was dismissed. He walked away from the police, shocked by the experience. She's Stanley's flight. Stopped at Baghdad for refueling. Then, with a very hesitant Stanley on board, Claire's flight was a different story. The same distance sheets simultaneously. She wore a dress that resembled a long floor, concealing her entire body.
From San Francisco, it's one of the great scenes in baseball here at Oracle Park. On a perfect day for baseball. Joe Davis with Oral Hershiser. Glad he could join us. Hope you're having a great day. Time for the Royals to lead off. Here's India. from the stretch. That fastball just blows by him for strike one.
First pitch strike. You're feeling good.
No balls and a strike. Swung on, fouled off.
The pitcher is glad that that was just a foul ball.
Pitch is on the way. And he strikes out.
That's exactly where he wanted that one. Down and in for the K.
San Francisco for
Witt
Richmond
Jr. to stand in. Average rated 250 on the season. Turns and deals. Right where he wanted that pitch.
They cannot hit his stuff. If they do, it'll be hit weakly.
Here he comes. A fly ball to right center field. He'll put it away without much of an effort. There's out number 2. Pasquantino stands in here. 2 out, bases empty.
See if he goes down and away right here. That outside part of the plate is available.
Here it is. Swing and a fly ball. On to play it is no score to the bottom of the first. Here are these teams starting 9 for today's contest. So it's the Giants to lead things off. Lee will get his first crack at it here. Lays off the first one.
That ball is sharp and late. He didn't get the...
Way up there to left. Number 16. There to haul it in. That is out number 1. Wade comes up to the plate. His average right at 400. He's got 1 home run this year. Winds up and fires. Big swing and a miss.
Swinging at that fastball and that count? I don't know.
And he struck him out.
That thing broke a mile. It started in the other batter's box.
Jeter will dig in. Kicks and throws. And this appeal off and a foul ball.
I think if he doesn't swing at that, it's a call.
A missile to left field. Then it finds a home for a base hit.
With that swing, he looks like he could hit anything.
Into second with the double. So he's into scoring position with a 2-out double with a chance to knock in a run here. He's ready. Smokes a liner to right. 1 pitch, 1 out. And that retires the side. Time for the Royals to lead off. Garcia will be the batter. He's hitting right at 500. Next one. Pitch is outside.
The catcher tried to steal that one.
2-0. Here it is. That's called strike.
He's got great movement today, especially when he's down in the strike zone.
2-1 pitch comes home. Comes up empty. Chases after it.
That slider is sharp tonight. Looks like it's in the strike zone. It ends up a ball.
2-2 comes home. Half-hearted swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Late movement will make you look like that. That breaking ball had another gear.
Coming to the plate now is Perez. Lets it fly. Launches this ball. Deep left field. Tracks it down, but he turns the corner, and this is going to be extra bases.
The guy in the mound's got good stuff, but when he's hitting, it doesn't matter. He is locked in.
So 1 away in the inning, and up comes number 14. Here he comes. Goes after the first pitch and pops it up. He'll put it away for out number 2.
Those quick outs will settle anybody down.
2 gone, and here's number 12. Average rated 250 on the season.
You can't let those guys on base be a distraction. You've got to really focus on the hitter right here.
Right by the belt for a strike.
Wow, that bender is good. Look at that hitter's reaction.
0-1. A pop-up. That hooks down the line to left and out of play. Another 0-2 heads home. Should have room here. And there to field it is on to the bottom of the second. So it's the Giants to lead things off. Harper will get his first at-bat of the day. Guns it to first and gets in. Chapman will come up. Sets and throws. Hits it foul. Here it is. Chopper, right side. Pasquantino steps on the bat. Unbelievable play. Flores will come up to bat. Base is empty. No balls, one strike. Tattoos this ball on the ground. Get the out at first. Here we go to the third. Time for the Royals to lead off. Here comes number 16. Number 60 turns and fires. High drive towards left center field. Isbell now coming to the plate. First pitch comes home. Boy, that bullet of a throw makes the speedster look slow. And there are two down. India stands in. He was caught out on strikes his last time up. Here's the pitch. That one's taken high for a ball.
He wanted that one.
Number 60 turns and fires. 2 balls, no strikes. Number 60 thought that he had put him away, but it just missed the bottom of the zone.
He needs to throw a strike. He's got to let him just try and hit it.
3-1 on the way. A strike.
Good curveball right there. That'll break your back getting out of the way of that one.
Swung on and missed.
He's out. And with that location, I don't know who can hit it. There's the target. There's the pitch. Perfect.
Midway through the third. So it's the Giants to lead things off. Here's the left fielder, Conforto. Reaches out, pokes it foul. Kicks and throws. Takes a big rip.
He had to miss that one. That ball looked...
To deep left he goes with a high fly ball.
Let's get him out of here.
That's a home run. And he breaks the home run seal for the year. And the Giants jump on the board first. So there's the first run of the ball game. It's 1-0.
You can see the location on that one. That's got to...
Oh, the batter coming up here. Here's his first one. Drilled to deep center field. Back he goes. That drops in. He's got himself a knock.
That is one nice swing.
Lee will try again. Flight out his last time. Out of the stretch this time. High fly ball right center. It's a diving catch. What a play. One away here in the third. Wade. He'll get another shot here. Went down swinging his last time. Here he comes with the next one. Gets up on top of this ball. Pulls it into right field. Hooking towards the corner. Drops in, base hit. And the second run will come in to score.
He didn't want to hit that ball.
Jeter coming up next. He's 1 for 1.
Get a ground ball right here.
Turns and deals. Hit it hard into the perfect spot. That drops in, base hit.
It wasn't hit well, but it was lucky to find that Bermuda Triangle.
Adames comes up for the second time today. He's 0 for 1.
He's got to figure out how to get a double play here.
A pop-up into foul territory. Punches it foul.
Oh, you got to put that ball in play. That is right where he wants it. That low and in fastball for a lefty, that's their sweet spot.
The 0-2. Strikeout number 2 for Waka.
Bad intentions by the hitter, but that pitcher won.
Harper will try it again. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Reaches out, pokes it foul.
That ball was roped, but just foul.
Swing and a miss.
That was a big hack. That would have been a loud noise if he could have found some contact.
We've played 2.5 innings. Time for the Royals to lead off. Witt Jr. will step into the batter's box. He's 0 for 1. On to the bottom of the 4th. So it's the Giants to lead things off. Chapman will get another shot at it here. Pitch count at 30. He's ready. A weak swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Right on right, breaking ball, that's a good one.
Flores stands in 0 for 1 today. Gonna be a tough play. Here's the throw. What a play! Stepping in now is Conforto. He's 1 for 1.
Already a home run in the books. Let's see what he's got in this at bat. He's got to be confident.
A little tapper gets over the mound. Witt Jr. That'll wrap up this inning, and we keep on rolling to the next one. Time for the Royals to lead off. Number 12 will step towards the box to start the 5th. Has one that he likes, and the pitch. Big cut and a miss on the fastball.
With his stuff today, he's getting some really odd swings.
Here's the 1-1. Big cut there this time.
There's only one thing he wanted to do with that swing, and that was to go deep.
Swung on, fouled off.
2-strike batting averages are not high. That is a good foul off.
And he finishes him off. Strike 3.
He could throw a ton of those.
Number 16 will get a second try now. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Kicks and throws. In there for a strike.
Out of the hand, it looks like a fastball, but then that break.
And now ahead 0-2.
With that location, all he can do is pull it foul.
He's down swinging, 2 away.
Perfect pitch, ugly.
Isbell will get another shot at it here. First time up, he grounded out. Swings and misses. That one's off the mark.
He was looking to put that one in orbit.
Stays in there, strike 2.
Every pitch in the arsenal is elite.
0-2. In the air to right. Wade gets the inning over, and this game moves along. So it's the Giants to lead things off. Up there to lead off the 5th. He's 1 for 1. And a lazy fly ball for the first out.
Routine, and it's still fun to do.
Lee will step up to the box. 0-1. On the ground, and it's through for a base hit.
When you see that approach, he is just hitting the ball exactly where it's pitched.
Wade gets his third crack at it. Singled his last time.
You got to keep the ball down here and get the grounder.
Number 14 waits for it to come down and makes the grab. 2 gone. Jeter steps up to the plate. He's 2 for 2 so far.
Are they going to try and run up?
Lifted high in the air to right center field. He'll put it away. On to the 6th. Time for the Royals to lead off. Here's the second baseman, India, 0 for 2. That's a strike.
That is a good breaking ball, Joe. That made that hitter back up.
Next one. Sends a high fly ball to deep center field. Did he get enough? Witt Jr. will get another shot at it here. He's 0 for 2 so far. They hand it off to the left-hander. 1 away, base is empty. First one on the way. Takes this one at the top of the zone for strike 1.
Right there, perfect pitch. That tail took it right to the corner.
Here he comes. And a foul ball. 0-2. Outside for a ball.
Good pitch, no call.
Took a healthy rip, came up empty. Strike 3.
He's out. Maybe he could have pulled it foul, but now he's got to sit down. That's a good pitch, but that is a bad hack.
Pasquantino stands in. 1 for 2 so far today. All right, here's his first pitch. Puts it right where he wants it. Strike 1.
The bottom fell out of that one.
Manaya turns and fires. One ball, one strike. And he popped him up into foul ground. A foul ball off to the right, not a play.
Routine foul ball on some nasty stuff right there.
It's 1-2. And he misses again.
Well, he had him at 0-2, but let him back into this count.
2-2. Got him swinging.
That fastball.
Done with the top of the inning. On to the bottom half. So it's the Giants to lead things off. Adames will try again. Hitless his first 2 times up. Number 16 makes the grab for the out. There's the first out of the 6th. Harper will try it again. Lets it fly. He's late on that one. Swung and miss.
If I had a slider like that, I'd be in the hole.
A swing and a shot deep down the right field line. That'll drop in, base hit.
A base hit on that pitch? Are you kidding me? He is locked in.
Here comes the third baseman, Chapman. He's at 45 pitches. Ball and a strike. Smoke to left center. It is gone. A 2-run shot, and he's got his first home run of the year. It's a 4-0 lead for the Giants.
That was on the barrel and a no-doubter.
Well, the batter coming up here. Hitless his first 2 times up. Turns and deals. A little foul off the end of the bat. Into the wine. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the change.
You're going to look sick when you're looking.
A little blooper, left side. Throw to first, not in time, and he's safe.
Game of inches or game of sounds? That one was bang bang.
Zerpa is the new left-hander. Conforto will be the first to face off against this new pitcher. 1 for 2 today. Hacking away right away there. Strike one.
Looks like he was guessing fastball and got the breaking ball.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit foul.
Hard hit, but just counts as a strike.
Lays off this one.
He's got to get the breaking ball to start looking like a strike early. It is
A pop-up. Straight up. And straight down. Here's the catcher, Sable. He's 1 for 2.
You got to watch for the lead over.
Here's a line drive towards left center field. And he's got a base hit.
There's not much balance in that swing, but he still gets a hit.
Here's the center fielder, Lee. 1 for 3 today.
This lineup is putting it to him. Quality at bat after quality at bat. This is a gauntlet.
And he's headed home to score. RBI single. They lead 5-0.
A base hit on that pitch? Are you kidding me? He is locked in.
Wade steps up to the plate. He's 1 for 3 so far. 1-0 pitch. Guns him down and ends the inning.
He didn't need his exceptional arm on that one. He had.
We're through with 6, so into the late innings we go. Time for the Royals to lead off. Garcia will step up to the box. 1 for 2 today.
In this portion of the game, it is a lot harder to get hits because every at bat, you're probably going to see a different pitcher.
No balls and a strike. Good pitch.
That is one good frame job. I'll tell you what, right in the webbing.
Got him. Great pitch.
They got a break on that one. That one was a little below the zone.
Perez to stand in. 1 for 2 so far today.
You get late in the game, this is the harder portion of the game to get hits because you're going to see a different pitcher every time up.
Chopper, left side. Over to first in time. And there are 2 down. Renfroe up for the first time today. Here he comes. That's down and away.
Tried to get the chase, but it didn't bite.
1-0. That one misses.
That was close, but he didn't get the call.
Now the 2-0 pitch. A pop-up. Straight up and straight down. Halfway through this inning. So it's the Giants to lead things off. Climbs in to lead off the 7th. 2 for 3. Line drive left side. It's a diving catch. What a play. 1 gone in the 7th. Adames comes up to the plate. 0 for 3 so far today. Grounds this one foul to the left. Swung on and missed.
He wanted to hit that one over the light tower.
A swing and a no-doubt shot. How far will this one go? It's out of here. Home run. That is long gone. Big man power right there. His 3rd long ball this year. 6-0 game going.
That ball is hit.
Lefty against lefty. First pitch comes home. Chases after that breaking pitch. 0-1.
That breaking ball is late. I don't.
The bullet on a line to center. Base hit.
Wow, what a swing.
Here comes the 3rd baseman, Chapman. 1 for 3 today.
We saw what he could do in his last at bat.
Hits it hard. Back up the middle. There's out number 2 and a chance to get out of this inning now. Flores will step into the batter's box. He's 1 for 3 so far.
Even if you're not fast, if you get a good jump here with 2 out and being on first, you got to take a chance.
Flores swings through it. Strike 2.
That is sharp and late. How can you make contact on that pitch?
Yeah, and that'll get through to left field for a base hit.
That's a solid swing. That's a good double.
Conforto has a golden chance to get some early runs. He's 1 for 3 so far. Number 16. 7 innings in the books. Here we go to the 8th. Time for the Royals to lead off. Polanco will get his first swings of the day in here. Manaya turns and fires. The pitch. That one was never close. Ready for the 1-1. Pops this one into foul territory. Out of play. See how he pitches him this time. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Stays alive in this 2-strike count.
That's why you shorten up. You can foul that pitch off.
It's 2-2. Then he goes down on strikes. Waters stands in here.
I'm hitting no hitter. Y'all tripping.
Here's the pitch. Fly to center. And there to field it is Lee. And there are 2 gone. Here's Isbell. Flied out his last time. So the righty comes in. Here it is. Splitter for a strike.
Strike 1. Now you got the hitter on his heels.
No balls and a strike. Then the catcher frames that one on the inside corner for a strike.
That one was close and he got the strike.
Has one that he likes, and the pitch. This pitch is low.
He almost stole that pitch with where he had the glove.
Swung on and sailed towards first. Harper fields it to the last of the 8th. So it's the Giants to lead things off. Sable now coming to the plate, having a good game. He's 2 for 3. Swings away, sends the ball towards first. Pasquantino makes the play for the first out of the inning. Lee, he'll get another shot here. He's 2 for 4 today. The throw gets him, and there are 2 down. Here comes Wade. He's 1 for 4. And a little pop-up on the right side. Pasquantino. We are through 8 innings in this game. Time for the Royals to lead off. India will get things started as they try to add on here in the top of the 9th. He's 0 for 3. Swings and misses on the splitter.
Look at the swings he's getting. His stuff must be electric.
He's ready. A pop-up. He's got it for the first out of the inning. Witt Jr. will dig in. 0 for 3 so far today. Here he comes. That one's a called strike.
You can put your defense asleep when you are throwing balls. Pounding the zone is the way to have a sharp defense behind you.
No balls, 2 strikes. Goes down looking. The Royals are down to their last out. Pasquantino stands in as their last chance. 2 gone in the 9th inning. Here he comes with the next one. Swung on, fouled off. No balls, 2 strikes. Chopper left side. Fires it over to first. That's back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings. And that's it. 1 of 162 in the books. Welcome to a city with so much baseball history. In the banks of the Ohio River, it's Great American Ballpark. With Earl Hershiser, I'm Joe Davis. We can't wait for this matchup. Lee. 1-0. Big cut and a miss on the fastball.
He wanted to hit that one over the light tower.
Comes a 1-2. First strikeout of the day for Abbott.
Perfect pitch, ugly swing.
Here's Wade. Average right at 300 for the year. In the air to right center. Freely makes the catch. And so 2 gone. Here comes Jeter. He's hitting right at 500 on the season. She is gone! And he's got his first home run of the year. And the Giants jump on the board first. Adames will get his first at-bat of the day. A little foul off the end of the bat. A pop-up. Straight up and straight down. That'll wrap up this inning, and we keep on rolling to the next one. Here are these teams starting 9 for today's contest. Time for the Reds to lead things off. Here's the center fielder, Friedel. First pitch comes home. It's it foul off the left side.
The pitcher is glad that that was just a foul ball.
Takes a big rip.
Looking fastball, but they throw curve.
Here he comes. Got him. Great pitch.
You can't execute that curveball any better, Joe.
McLean will come up to bat. Average right at 250 on the season. The pitch. That one misses.
He almost stole that pitch with where he had the glove.
1-0. That's strike.
That one had another gear. What finish to that breaking ball.
1-1 comes home. Reaches out, pokes it foul.
I think if he doesn't swing at that, it's a called strike.
It's 1-2. Got a piece to stay alive.
That's why you shorten up. You can foul that pitch off.
From the stretch. Chopper, left side. Chucks it over there to first. Unbelievable play. Coming to the plate now is De La Cruz. Average right at 250 on the season. DeSclafani turns and fires. No balls, 1 strike. Swings and misses at strike 2.
Up and away is hard to reach.
And a ball.
2 strikes and miss again.
Next one. And he misses again.
You know, with these deep counts, that pitch count goes up. He's got to find a way to put this guy away.
Turns and deals. They're showing a little bit of patience here. Takes another ball.
Gets ahead and then loses him. Nah, that doesn't feel good.
Hayes now coming to the plate. Ooh, high strike right there.
First pitch strike, that is going to take your confidence through the roof.
He takes off for second. 0-2. That is a towering fly ball. Flores. And that retires the side. Harper will be the batter. He's hitting right at 500 on the season. Wild swing and a miss.
He was looking to put that
On the ground, and it's through for a base hit.
With that kind of patience, you can let the ball get deep and you can get those opposite field hits.
Chapman will step into the batter's box. Big cut there this time.
That curveball will get a chase every time.
Chopper, right side. There's the first out. Well, even with his great arm, he beats it out at first. Flores stands in. Not a misprint. 444. Kicks and throws. And this will peel off and a foul ball.
That ball was roped, but just fouled.
And he popped him up. Into foul ground. No balls, 2 strikes. And he struck him out.
The sweeper grip, it can be the same as your curveball, but maybe you change your arm angle a little. That one, that punched him out.
Here's the left fielder, Conforto. Now the 1-0. Just missed by an inch with that pitch.
Seems like the strike zone is a little lower than that.
Lets it fly. Change up for a called strike. 2-2 the count. Slides into the zone, strike 3. Done with the top of the inning, on to the bottom half. Time for the Reds to lead things off. Lux will get his first swings of the day in here. Downstairs, ball 1.
I think right there, he didn't believe in it. I think he went with what the catcher called, and he didn't want that pitch.
Right where he wanted that pitch.
Lots of strikes today, and he will do well.
Here's the 1-1 to Lux. Power against power, misses against the fastball.
With that location, all he can do is pull it foul.
Comes the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out swinging.
Late movement will make you look like that. That breaking ball dropped from the sky.
Steer coming up next. Here's the pitch. Start some of the breaking ball. Strike 1.
You can put your defense asleep when you are throwing balls. Pounding the zone is the way to have a sharp defense behind you.
Ready for the 1-1. No, and he holds off.
Made it look like a strike, but didn't get the call.
Swung on and missed.
He had to miss that one. That ball looked right down the middle.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Goes to the breaking ball to end the at-bat.
I think his eyes are getting old. He was just window shopping there.
Stevenson will get his first crack at it here. First pitch coming here. That one's a called strike.
Wow, that bender is good. Look at that hitter's reaction.
A pop-up. Adames. He's played 2 innings. Sable up for the first time today. Average right at 250 on the season. Swing and a miss.
That curveball is wide. Why did he swing?
Gets under this ball and lifts it to right center field. It's hit right at him, and he's got it for the first out. 1 away. Now the batter coming up here. Struck out swinging his first time. That ball's down, a base hit.
A left-handed hitter with oppo power. He drove that one into left center.
Wade will come up. Popped out in his first at-bat.
You got to keep the ball down here and get the grounder.
Throw to first, not in time, and he's safe. Jeter will get another shot at it here. He's 1 for 1.
He's got to pay attention to that runner on first. With 2 outs, they might take a shot at the stolen base.
That drops in, he's got himself a knock.
The guy in the mound's got good stuff, but when he's hitting, it doesn't matter. He is locked in.
Stepping in now is Adames. He's 0 for 1.
Get a ground ball right here.
They're at first and second. 0-1. There he goes. This is inside with this one.
I think that pitch got in his blind spot. I am surprised.
Inning over, and this game moves along. Time for the Reds to lead things off. Freely will dig in. Got a first pitch strike.
The movement's been sharp all day, especially when the ball's down.
Hits it foul. No balls, 2 strikes. To third, and he hardly has to move. Chapman there to haul it in. 1 gone in the third. Marte to stand in. Average at 333 on the season. Strike 1 at the knees.
That breaking ball's so good, it could be in a video game.
Now the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. There's out number 2 and a chance to get out of this inning now.
There's velocity, there's movement, there's location. Of course, location is number 1, but number 2 is not velocity, it's movement.
Friedel. 1 ball, no strikes. This pitch is low.
His fastball and breaking ball are not working tonight because there is no tunneling effect.
That one was never close.
That ball is sharp and late. He didn't get the call, but he's got to keep repeating that pitch.
And a strike.
Another good pitch. This guy is some athlete. He is pinpoint today.
Launches this ball. Deep left field. He'll put it away. 3 innings complete. Adames will get a second try now. He's 0 for 1. Swung on, fouled off.
That's a good foul ball. I think it's a strike if he doesn't swing at it.
Another 0-2 heads home. A pop-up. Straight up and straight down. Harper will step up to the box. Singled his last time. Shot to center. This one finds some turf, and it might be extra bases.
That goes down as a hit. If you could mark scalded, you could do that too.
Chapman steps up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 so far today. This would be a base hit. A run in the bank. It's an RBI double for Chapman. It's a 2-0. Flores has a chance to really crack this one open here. Went down on strikes his first time today. Lets it fly. Gets under this ball and pops it up left side. He'll put it away for out number 2.
He didn't need his exceptional arm on that one. He had plenty of time.
Conforto will try again. The tag, they got him at third. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Here's the second baseman, McLean. Grounded out his first time. Brings him the first pitch. Catches the corner with that breaking ball.
First pitch strike. That'll really raise your confidence.
He's late and it's 0-2.
That ended up being a big swing because that's what he was waiting for.
And he struck him out swinging.
He's out. And with that location...
De La Cruz. He'll get another shot here. DeSclafani turns and fires. And a foul ball.
Routine foul ball on some nasty stuff right there.
Next one. Swung on and sailed towards first. Harper takes this to first himself. And there are 2 down. Hayes comes up for the second time today. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Pitch is on the way. Puts it right where he wants it. Strike 1.
Another good pitch. What a grinder on the mound. This guy is pinpoint right now. He's acting like the gym rat that he is.
Sharply hit into center. Lee waits for it. We start the 5th. Conforto will get another shot at it here. Went down swinging his last time. Chopper, right side. Drops in, base hit.
That is so frustrating to get a ground ball like that, but it ends up in a perfect place for the hitter.
Here's the catcher, Sable. Flied out his last time. 1 away. Well, even with his great arm, he beats it out at first. Lee stands in here. 1 for 2 so far today. Goes after the first pitch to short. 1 away. Throw to first, not in time, and he's safe. Steps in now, tries to keep this inning going. Hitless his first 2 times up.
Are they going to try and run on the pitcher or the catcher right here? But with 2 outs, I think they're going.
Halfway home in this one. Lux stands in 0 for 1 today. Winds up and fires. That one's in there.
You get much better defense when you're throwing strikes because every pitch they think it could be put in play.
That one misses wide.
It's a good sequence so far. Anytime you drop that dewdrop curveball first pitch and get ahead, Now you can go almost anywhere.
It hooks down the line to left and out of play.
That is some fast bat speed to get to that velo.
Fly to center.
That ball should not drop in.
A base hit for Lux.
That is a very good base hit swing.
Steer will be the batter. He's 0 for 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Toss over to first. First pitch coming here. A strike.
First pitch strike. You're feeling good.
What happened?
No balls and a strike. And now ahead 0-2.
That's the way to start this count off.
Continues the battle with 2 strikes. DeSclafani thought that he had put him away, but it just missed the bottom of the zone.
Sharp, late, great in that count.
Should have room here. Adames makes the play for the first out of the inning with a chance to knock in a run here. He's 0 for 1. And he tries to pick him off. Here it is. A little foul off the end of the bat. No balls and a strike. Gets the call on an inside pitch, and the batter can't believe it.
That breaking ball is so good, it looked like it was in a video game.
Strikes him out on 3. Fraley gets his first shot here. He's 0 for 1. And the pitch. Swung on and missed.
Good break, and it was late.
That's a shot. Headed for the gap in right center field. Then it finds a home for a base hit.
That was some fast hands on that swing.
And he's headed home to score. 2-1 game. Time for the Reds to lead things off. Marte gets his shot here. His teammates are looking for that breakthrough play with a man in scoring position. No balls, 1 strike. Over the plate, but low.
When you throw it there, you got to get rewarded.
There's a big swing and a high drive to deep right field. And this threat fizzle. We are halfway home in this game. Jeter gets his 3rd crack at it. He's 2 for 2 so far. Hits it foul. Abbott turns and fires. Swats this ball to left center field. He's got it for the first out.
Getting that leadoff hitter, that is the key to any inning.
So 1 away in the inning, and up comes Adames. 0 for 2. Lux gets there to make the grab for the out. 2 gone. 2 gone, and here's Harper. 2 hits and 2 times up today. He's at 45 pitches. Slap foul.
He's making some progress now. At least he's following the ball off.
A swing and a no-doubt shot. How far will this one go? That's a home run. That thing disappeared into the night and landed for a majestic home run. And he breaks the home run seal for the year. Here comes the 3rd baseman, Chapman. 1 for 2 today. And a foul ball.
Hard hit, but just counts as a strike.
Chapman swings through it, strike 2.
That tailing action is really good.
High line drive, deep left field. Tracks it down, but he turns the corner, and this is going to be extra bases.
Just watching the ball meet the bat, and look what he gets.
Flores steps in, hoping to at least put the ball in play this time. 0 for 2. Dunk shot, base hit. He's in from second. RBI single. So the lead is 3. Well, the righty comes in. Conforto will be the first to face off against this new pitcher. He's 1 for 2.
Even if you're not fast, if you get a good jump here with 2 out and being on first, you got to take a chance.
Runner at first with 2 out. No balls, 2 strikes. Chopper, right side. A little bloop shot that'll settle in for a base hit.
I don't know the exact game plan from the hitting coach, but it's working.
Sable to stand in. He's 0 for 2 so far. First and second, 2 away. Ball and a strike. There he goes. Fouls it off.
Sometimes seeing the ball well, fouling the ball off, all of a sudden you get locked in.
Now he's able to the bottom of the 6th. Friedel will get another shot at it here. He's 0 for 2 so far. That's called strike.
I don't know if he's going to get him out, Joe, but he's got good rhythm.
Chopper left side. Rocks this ball the other way, and he's got himself a big league knock.
With that kind of patience, you can let the ball get deep, and you can get those opposite field hits.
McLean will come up. From the stretch. Into straightaway center field. Floods the alley with this one. He's got an extra base hit.
That base hit is just an example of how confident he is right now. He can hit anything.
De La Cruz has a golden chance to get some early runs. Hitless his first 2 times up.
Right here, the hitter's looking for a deep fly ball to score that runner.
That's the second disengagement. First pitch comes home. Chases after that breaking pitch, 0-1.
With his stuff today, he's getting some really odd swings.
A skyscraping fly to left field. Conforto is there for it, so they get out of trouble. Hayes comes up to the plate, 0 for 2. Another chance to drive in a run here. Nasty pitch right there. Best one that he's thrown.
Wow, that was a good pitch. That one rode right to the corner.
No balls, 2 strikes. A fly ball to right center field. Flores there to haul it in. And so 2 gone. Lux will try again. 1 for 2 today. Brings him the first pitch. And the catcher frames that one on the inside corner for a strike.
That is a big league pitch.
Next one. Swings away, sends the ball towards first. Harper makes the catch. 7th inning begins. Lee will step into the batter's box. 1 for 3 today. Rips it foul. Here's the pitch. Chopper, left side. Throw to first, not in time, and he's safe. Wade coming up next. He's 0 for 3. A high drive to deep left field. It is gone. A 2-run shot, his second this year. And the Giants now lead it 6-1.
You know he didn't want to throw it there.
Coming to the plate now is Jeter. Having a good game. He's 2 for 3. And there to field it is Fraley. That is out number 1. Here's Adames. 0 for 3 so far today. Hardly has to move. Makes the grab. 2 gone in the inning. Harper, he'll get another shot here. Has a 3 for 3 day going.
The way he's swinging the bat today, it could be a huge day.
That'll settle in for a base hit.
Right from Little League, they teach you, hit the ball where it's pitched.
Chapman stands in here. 2 for 3. 1 ball, no strikes. Flores stands in. He's 1 for 3 so far.
This lineup is putting it to him. Quality at bat after quality at bat. This is a gauntlet.
Line drive to left field. And he's got a base hit. Another run scores as they continue to tack on here. Conforto will try it again. Having a good game. He's 2 for 3. Santillan turns and fires. Here's the throw. It's in 7th inning stretch time. Encarnacion will get his first at-bat of the day. Kicks and throws. He watches a called strike as that one bears over the inside part.
That one looked like it clipped the strike zone.
Didn't get cheated on that one, but it's 0-2. Sets and throws. Just misses off of the inside.
Boy, he's had a lot of pitches that are close.
Got him!
He's out. Maybe he could have pulled it foul, but now he's got to sit down.
Stevenson will step up to the box. Went down swinging his last time. First pitch coming here. A strike at the knees.
That natural tail, that made it a perfect pitch.
Comes up empty, chases after it.
Breaking ball tonight is extra sharp. It is in the strike zone a long time, and then it's gone.
Took a healthy rip, came up empty. Strike 3.
Perfect pitch, ugly swing.
Freely will dig in. 1 for 2 so far today. Kicks and throws. Waits on this pitch and squares it up to deep right center. It drops down near the wall.
That is one nice looking swing to the pull side.
Though the batter coming up here, flied out his last time.
The velocity dropping a little bit, that's a sign of some fatigue. Whiff percentage is down also. They're gonna have to watch this guy.
The new pitcher is Walker. Here comes his first pitch. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Gets under it, and it's way up there to right. He's got himself a base hit.
The only way to hit that breaking ball is you got to think opposite field from the beginning.
Friedel steps up to the plate. He's 1 for 3 so far. Here's his first one. Ooh, that looked a bit inside, but he gets the strike call.
That one was close and got the strike.
Here he comes with the next one. Sinker for a strike.
With that kind of stuff, you don't need to walk people. Just pound the zone.
One, 2 from Walker. A pop-up. On to play it is. On to the 8th we go. Stepping in now is Sable. 0 for 3 so far today. Pops this one into foul territory. Fouls this ball off right side. Now the pitch. Reaches out, pokes it foul. Turns and deals. Woo, he smoked that one. You couldn't even see it. Plays this one perfectly. 1 away in the 8th. Lee will come up to bat. Has a 2 for 4 day going. He's got no chance, and that's going to be scored a base hit.
He was trying to go away right there, but that ball leaked in and gave up the hit.
Wade now coming to the plate. 1 for 4 today.
We saw what he could do in his last at-bat.
That is a towering fly ball. He's got it. 2 out. Jeter will get another shot at it here. He's 2 for 4 today. Swung on and sailed towards first. No balls and a strike. Hit foul. 2 gone, man at first. 0-2. Got a piece to stay alive.
He did a good job spoiling that 0-2 pitch.
That's a shot. Headed for the gap in right center field. That'll put it away without much. Halfway through this inning, here's the second baseman, McLean. 1 for 3 today. They hand it off to the left-hander. Kicks and throws. There's a strike.
Strike 1. Now you're feeling good.
Here he comes. Knee high on the outside corner.
Out of the hand, it looks like a fastball, but then that break.
2-strike pitch comes home. And he strikes out.
Convince him what's coming and throw something else. That's how you get him to look at it.
Here comes De La Cruz. 0 for 2.
You get late in the game, this is the harder portion of the game to get hits because you're going to see a different pitcher every time up.
Punches it foul. The 0-2. Gets a piece, stays alive.
Stays alive after that foul off.
It ends here with a strikeout. 2 gone, and here's Hayes. He's 0 for 3.
In this portion of the game, it is a lot harder to get hits because every at-bat, you're probably going to see a different pitcher.
0-1. Fastball, called a strike.
The pitcher's been throwing a lot of cheese. I think he's going to start spinning some breaking balls.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. A pop-up and into foul territory. It's 1-2. Lifted high in the air to right center field. Wade makes the... We are through 8 innings in this game. Adames will be the first to face off against this new pitcher. He's 0 for 4. Big rip. Pitch is on the way. Hit foul. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball. Way back it goes. It's got a chance. It's out of here. Home run. That is long gone. Big man power. Harper will come up to bat. He is 4 for 4. Sky high center field. Friedel makes the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 away in the inning, and up comes Chapman. 3 for 4. There's out number 2 and a chance to get out of this inning now. Flores stands in as their last chance. 2 gone in the 9th inning. He's 2 for 4 today. Get the out at first. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Time for the Reds to lead things off. Lefty against lefty. Here it is. Well, that wasn't close. He thought about it, but it lays off.
That breaking ball has got a lot of movement.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Fouls it off. The 1-2 now. In there. Got him. Strike 3.
You can speed him up and then slow him down, but right here, he put him to sleep with the soft stuff.
Encarnacion stands in 0 for 1 today. 1-0. Swung on and missed.
That is sharp and late. How can you make contact on that pitch?
Ready for the 1-1. Swings and misses at the sinker.
He got the one he was waiting for, Joe.
Now the 1-2. A pop-up into foul territory. A foul ball off to the right, now to play.
The key on these pitches is strikes, even if it's the breaking ball, but just make sure you can throw a strike.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
This is some kind of outing, and to get away with that last pitch, that makes him feel even better.
The set, the 2-2. He rips it, but on the ground is short. Adames will make the play. Unbelievable play. The Reds are down to their last out. Here's the catcher, Stevenson. He was caught out on strikes his last time up. Here he comes with the next one. Moves ahead, gets strike 2.
That's taking advantage of the count, landing that breaking ball right there.
No balls, 2 strikes. Just gets a piece of it to stay alive.
I don't understand why the pitcher's trying to trick him here. He's got such a big lead.
Winds up and fires. Half-hearted swing and a miss, strike 3.
Pulled the string on him there, and outstanding break.
And this ball game comes to a close.